Just the name Dr. Disrespect invokes a stirring image: dark sunglasses, a jet black mullet, a bushy mustache, and a red vest. The new year often means lots of resolutions, and if one of yours is to make healthy meals for your family, we've got you covered. Not only can you see the picture in your mind, but you can almost hear the angry rants, the colorful trash talk, and the infamous mantra: violence, speed, momentum. But what else is known about the man beneath the mullet? Who is this mysterious gamer that dons giant headphones and dares anyone to cross his path? Is he even a real doctor? Herschel Guy Beam IV, the man who created the character, is much more private than his alter ego. Whether it's learning to healthy meal prep, eat out less, or just make wiser decisions when it comes to the food you consume, our roundup of 38 quick and easy recipes will make your weeknight dinners easy. Keep scrolling to get your menu planning on a roll. Peanut chicken lettuce wraps, low carb, filling and ready in 25 minutes. That's what you get with this tasty peanut chicken lettuce wraps recipe from Damn Delicious. Ground chicken and chopped veggies make this dinner not only gorgeous, but healthy and something the entire family will love. 12-minute chicken and broccoli need dinner in a flash. This healthy chicken and broccoli stir-fry from Gimme Some Oven is here to save the day. Homemade sauce tops off this delicious meal made in just one pan. Unfortunately, that means a lot of fans are still in the dark about his pre-Twitch days. Even after streaming off and on for over 10 years, Beam still appears to be humbled by all the admiration he receives from his fans. Add rice and enjoy. Baked bell pepper tacos. If cutting the carbs is on one of your New Year's resolutions, you'll want to sink your teeth into this peas and crayons recipe: baked bell pepper tacos. Low-carb bell peppers are stuffed with high-protein meats, tofu or lentils, and topped with your family's favorite goodies like cheese and sour cream. Honey lemon chicken stir-fry with asparagus and mangoes. It takes just 30 minutes from pan to table for Carlsbad Cravings honey lemon chicken stir-fry. One wonders how the fame may have changed him over the years. While Beam has been exceedingly mum regarding his life before streaming, here are a few things that'll help fill you in on his past. Beam's passion for gaming began at a young age. According to an interview with The Verge, Beam received his first computer as a gift from his grandfather around 2nd or 3rd grade. Lightly breaded chicken and homemade sauce makes this a perfect busy weeknight dinner that's bursting with flavor and is oh so easy on the waistline. 15-minute garlic shrimp zucchini pasta. Say hello to the best alternative to fatty butter and carb-loaded pasta with Gimme Delicious 15-minute garlic shrimp pasta. Zucchini noodles, aka zoodles, are swapped for traditional noodles and seasoned with olive oil and Italian dressing that is so good, your kiddos will hardly miss the carbs. 10-minute Italian chicken wraps. Weeknight dinners have never been so easy once you try this 10-minute Italian chicken wrap recipe from Chelsea's Messy Apron. Pre-cooked chicken is paired with bright and colorful lettuce, tomatoes and avocados, and a zesty dressing for a healthy and speedy evening meal. One-pot burrito bowls. All the things you love about burritos come together in this healthy and 30-minute burrito bowl recipe from One Heart Naptime. His grandfather later bought him his first console, a Nintendo Entertainment System. The best part? It only needs one pan, so cleanup has never been easier. Hawaiian chicken bites. Juicy chicken and pineapple come together in Rasa Malaysia's simple and tasty Hawaiian chicken bites recipe. Skewers are pan-fried in the kitchen, no barbecue needed, and brushed with tasty barbecue sauces that's so delicious you kids won't realize they're also eating fruit. Broccoli cheddar risotto. This risotto recipe isn't high maintenance and gives you a creamy rice dish with no dairy fat. As an only child, video games were a safe haven for Beam, allowing him to hone his gaming skills at an early age. In a number of his videos, the doc talks about his supposed victory at the Blockbuster Video Game Championship, which took place at Marine World in California. The creaminess comes from the rice starch, and it's simmered for half an hour rather than constantly stirred, freeing up time at the stove. Quinoa black bean wrap packed with protein-rich quinoa, black beans, and hummus. These wraps are good for lunchboxes as well as dinners. Disrespect claims to be the 93-94 back-to-back champion, describing himself at the time as 5 years old, 5'9", 101 pounds. This might be a slight exaggeration. However, as there is no concrete evidence to support this, not to mention the math doesn't really add up.
In fact, YouTuber Joe Leonard posted his own video in 2017, showing photographic evidence of the absence of Beam's name on the leaderboard at the 1994 Blockbuster Championship. The doc's faithful followers were quick to defend their fearless leader in the comments. Beam played basketball at Cal Poly. Beam attended California State Polytechnic University, where he played NCAA Division II basketball. Check out the recipe for this plant-based healthy meal in our archives. Chicken noodle soup. This easy soup needs very little effort for a big result. Standing at 6'8", it's no wonder Beam shined in the sport, and there's little doubt his competitive nature served him well during his time on the court, too. Once the veggies are chopped, simply throw things into the pot and let it all simmer. Head over to Well Plated for the how-to. Chicken pomegranate pasta salad. Pomegranates are in season and high in fiber and vitamin C, making this recipe from Weelicious a perfect addition to a healthy New Year menu. The seeds add great texture and flavor to savory dishes, and this salad is quick and easy to prepare. Veggie alphabet soup. The family will get a healthy kickstart for the year with this warming bowl of broth. They might even be able to spell it. This soup is loaded with veggies as well as the alphabet and is lower in sodium than store-bought alternatives. Green detox smoothie. This green goddess of a smoothie from Pinch of Yum will put you on track for a healthy new year. Banana and kale are blitzed with nuts and topped with pomegranate seeds to make this the perfect January drink, with one eye on the festive season and the other looking forward to a healthy new year. Healthy nachos. Comfort meets healthy with these tray-baked nachos. That lust for competition, or, perhaps more astutely, bloodlust, appears to carry over into the Dr. Disrespect persona. In a video posted by Justin G on YouTube, you can watch Beam's skills in action. Layer up tomatoes, cheese and spices on corn chips and top with avos and cilantro for a super easy meal that takes just 15 minutes to put together. Check out the recipe in our archives and head to You Totally Got This for more tips on this dinnertime fave. Mexican lentil quesadillas packed with protein. These lentils mixed with salsa end up tasting like refried beans. Beam's jersey number is 23, and through the blurred haze of old recorded footage, you can see him making shot after shot, passing like a pro, and racing down the court while dribbling with impressive control. The lentils take just 20 minutes to soften, and you're set for an easy dinner the kids will love. Serve with guacamole for a superfood boost. Lentil sausage lasagna. Make use of seasonal kale with this soup that's high in fiber as well as dairy and gluten-free. He even gets a few slam dunks in there, all with seeming ease. The recipe uses chicken sausage, lots of beans, and is spiced up with Worcestershire sauce. Made in a crock pot or slow cooker, this soup is cooked largely unattended. Zoodle pizza casserole. This recipe combines the genius of Zoodle's zucchini noodles with the kid fave pizza and the ease of a casserole. Layer up ingredients in an oven-safe dish and you'll have a veggie-packed dinner ready in around 30 minutes. Easy fish tacos. This satisfying and healthy dinner from Avery Cooks is easy, family-friendly and ready in 15 minutes. The fish is lightly baked. Switch out tilapia for another lean white fish if you prefer and serve with avocado, crunchy corn, cabbage, and cucumbers. Sweet poodle. Sweet potatoes are a winter favorite with all that vitamin A and C, magnesium and potassium. Put the sweet veggie in the dinner spotlight by spiralizing it with chickpeas and green onions and adding a peanut sauce for a vegan meal that comes together in one pot, in about half an hour. Head to Christine's Kitchen for the healthy how-to. Easy peasy pasta dish. Combine chicken stock, chopped tomatoes, onion, garlic and you'll have a healthy pasta dish that virtually makes itself. While the doc may not actually be the NBA Jam champion, Guy Beam, on the other hand, demonstrated he could hold his own on the real-life court. Beam was a job hopper. While Beam had long dreamed of working in the gaming industry, it was a long road to get there. Check out the recipe in our archives. Garnish with grated cheese and dinner's done. Black bean burger. A healthy kick doesn't mean burgers are off limits when they're made with black beans. High in fiber and served with a fresh salad, you can find this healthy recipe in our archives. You can even use lettuce as an alternative to brioche or burger buns. Simple fillet of sole. This fish recipe from our archives comes from Robert Rosenthal's cookbook Short Order Dad. Sole has flaky white flesh with a mild taste. Add some steamed greens and you've got a lean protein supper that can be ready in under 20 minutes.
Baked gnocchi. Sweet potato and spinach are both packed with vitamin A along with lots of other nutrients, so this gnocchi recipe scores high for a healthy start to the new year. The only fiddly bit is prepping the dough, but once it's done the pieces just need to bake for 10 minutes and dinner's done. Pumpkin and cannellini bean soup. There are just 5 ingredients in this soup from Boulder Locavore, and all of them are wholesome and healthy. Serve with toast for a meal that's not only easy to make but perfect for getting back on track after a diet of rich holiday foods. Chicken biryani. Layer up browned chicken pieces with rice and lemon for a recipe that, while it has lots of carbs, is full of goodness. Garlic and nuts add flavor, but you can adapt the dish to your palate. Biryani is a comforting, much-loved dish, and this recipe from the view from Great Island keeps it simple too. Salmon bake. This easy sheet pan dinner from Scrummy Lane is a quick way to bake salmon and makes for a healthy dish with a citrus zing. After graduating from Cal Poly with a BS in Business and Marketing Management, Beam tried out a number of different jobs, including mortgage consultant, administrative assistant, and sales representative. He revealed in an interview with The Verge that these jobs quickly followed one after the other, and he didn't stay at any of them for long. In the same interview, Beam confessed that playing basketball, not his education, held his focus while attending university. Not every child likes asparagus, so switch it out for a trimmed root veggie like carrot or parsnip if you think the kids will prefer it. Here's a healthy twist on the potato salad. Make it with sweet potatoes, black beans, crunchy pumpkin seeds, and juicy pomegranate seeds for a dish packed with vitamins and minerals. Perhaps this fact can be attributed to his lack of direction once Beam completed his education and made his way into the real world. Without basketball to focus on, Beam's passion returned to gaming, specifically Halo 2 multiplayer, which he engaged in often with his roommates. Dr. Disrespect first manifested while playing Halo 2 online. Beam has previously highlighted the huge impact Halo 2 had on him. This colorful creation from Take-Two Tapas is the perfect celebration of healthy teriyaki lettuce cups. These chicken teriyaki cups are easy to eat with your hands like all the best kid-friendly foods. He started off playing the first Halo game with his college basketball buddies, which fueled his love for competition. Grill up chicken pieces and top it off with cheese and veggies. Beam described playing the game on a 4-player split screen on a small TV, and how it brought back his love for video games. "I really love the idea of competing live," Beam said in a YouTube video from way back in 2010. For kids needing more carbs, just serve with a side of warm jasmine rice. Crock pot lasagna soup. Don't be put off by all the ingredients with this lasagna soup. Because I'm an only child, I grew up, all by myself. With that said, you get a lot of time to yourself. I dedicated a lot of that time to either basketball or video games. But it was Halo 2 Online that really impressed Beam, with its groundbreaking graphics and unbelievable gameplay. What especially caught his eye was the game's new proximity chat feature. Beam's shooting skills in the online arena garnered a lot of attention from other players, and he was not shy about rubbing his victory into his enemies' faces with his colorful trash talk. This experience would be the inspiration that gave birth to Beam's infamous alter ego, Dr. Disrespect. Beam based his character on an 80s movie bad guy. The villainous persona for Dr. Disrespect takes a great deal of inspiration from the 1989 film Cyborg, which stars Jean-Claude Van Damme. Packed with veggies, it's a mid-winter pick-me-up that's worth the shopping list, plus it cooks unsupervised in a crock pot or Dutch oven. The sci-fi action movie, filled with testosterone-pumping violence and a futuristic setting, features a psychopathic antagonist by the name of Fender Tremolo. Open to lots of variations, you can switch out sausage to ground turkey or beef and add different veg, like carrots, to the mix. Smoked salmon and soba noodles. Salmon is packed with omega-3s, protein, vitamins, and minerals, and soba noodles are another protein powerhouse. Tremolo leads a gang of degenerate killers, and lives only for bloodshed and taking pleasure in the suffering of others. Sound familiar? Tremolo also dons a pair of dark sunglasses, just like the Doc. Beam was drawn to the character's strength and leadership, and although at the climax of the film Tremolo gets his comeuppance via a bloody end, Dr. Disrespect is the epitome of the villain who wins the day, rather than paying for his crimes.
Add crunchy cucumber and green beans, skip the radishes if you prefer, and you have this healthy dinner from my little larder that's hearty enough to fill empty bellies but healthy enough to give everyone lots of energy. Pork and apple bake. Combine apples, chops, and mashed potatoes for a sweet comfort food packed with nutritional value. The recipe involves just a bit of prep and then 20 minutes baked in the oven. I've always wanted a movie where the bad guy came out on top, Beam said in his The Verge interview. This sweet and savory combo makes for a hearty meal the kids will love. Chili pasta soup. Add beans and beef to twirly noodles for a low-maintenance soup that comes together in under half an hour. Considering the doc's soaring popularity over the years, it's safe to say Beam's villainous alter ego has come close to doing just that. Beam's first YouTube video set the stage. Dr. Disrespect uploaded his first video to YouTube on Jan. The recipe in our archives is full of fiber and protein and will set the family up for a healthy start to the year. Greek couscous salad. Couscous works well with veggies and is easy to prep. This simple salad uses ever-seasonal cucumbers and tomatoes with olives and feta for a Mediterranean feel. Get the recipe from Plated Cravings. Crockpot chicken gnocchi soup. This recipe from Pinch of Yum produces an easy, comforting soup with lots of vegetables and no heavy cream. 2010. It has over 800,000 views, though one has to wonder what the original audience thought of the video when it initially hit the internet. As the video begins, you see a man standing at the end of a long outdoor corridor, his expression stoic, his stance powerful and commanding. It's a meal packed with protein, and you can switch out the spinach for kale and add chopped root veggies for some seasonal flair. Veggie stuffed baked potato. No need to pile a baked potato with cream cheese and butter. Check out this recipe that combines carrots, sautéed onions and tangy feta cheese for a winter warmer with a healthy twist. Get creative using broccoli or another seasonal winter veg. Mexican quinoa mix. Vegan, gluten-free and packed with nutrients. This stew from Cookie and Kate by way of No Excuses Detox is also super easy to cook. The camera zooms in and freezes on an extreme close-up, and you are accosted by the image of a mullet-wearing, mustachioed man sporting sunglasses and large headset. Thickened with quinoa and beefed up with black beans, it is fresh and full of flavor. He looks like a time traveler from the mid-80s, or maybe just a sad middle-aged dude who never got over the death of hair metal. In the following sequence, the man speaks, lit only by a green light in an otherwise pitch-black room. Ditch the jalapenos and spices if that's too much for tiny taste buds, it'll still taste great. Classic tomato soup. While this recipe has cream in the ingredients, tomato soup has lots of vitamin K and calcium and simmers with nutritional value. This scene sums up Dr. Disrespect's persona as well as his philosophy on gaming. If you wanna approach me, I will kill you immediately. The video continues to showcase the doc's skills, not only at first-person shooting, but hilarious trash talk and all-around badassery. Beam has industry experience as a level designer in 2011, while still making Dr. Disrespect videos for YouTube and gaining quite a following. Sledgehammer Games hired Beam as a community manager. Head to our archives for this version of a classic. He later served as a multiplayer level designer for Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, and his work received a lot of praise from his colleagues. On Beam's LinkedIn profile, principal game designer Evan Hort, who worked in a group with Beam, gave him a glowing review. I was always impressed by how easily new design ideas came to him and how fast he could crank out new levels, Hort wrote. It's the perfect way to transition from holiday excess to a healthy new year. You'll also love, how will you kickstart the family to a healthy new year? Let us know in the comments below. Emily Myers and Carly Wood want more adventures? Let us help you be the rock star mom or dad we know you are. Sign up for our picks for the best things to see, do, eat and explore with your kids. You don't want to be put on the opposite team when playing multiplayer because he is going to seriously dominate. Guy has true passion behind his ideas that gets people fired up and excited to make them a reality. Another colleague at Sledgehammer, Rosie Katz, who was Beam's senior, also complimented him. Working with Guy was such a privilege, she said. He has a drive and energy that really pulls you in and his creative vision for his maps was an inspiration. I've never worked with someone with such a genuine passion for competitive balanced multiplayer gameplay. Beam was on Twitch before it was cool, and before it was called Twitch back in 2005. Justin Kahn, a physics student at Yale at the time, created Justin.tv, a live streaming platform that was meant to be something like a 24-hour internet reality show. The site didn't fully take off until Kahn made it compatible with live game streaming, and from then on it was the place for gamers to watch their favorite games played live, and to upload their own streams. Beam was one of Justin.tv's original fans. He would log on to watch live streams of Call of Duty gameplay long before he would go on to create his own videos. Justin.tv became Twitch in 2014, and was soon bought by Amazon. Beam saw the potential of the site, and decided to leave his job at Sledgehammer so he could start streaming as Dr. Disrespect full-time. The risk paid off, and over a span of about 4 years on Twitch, he gained nearly 4 million followers and over 20,000 viewers during his live streams. The doc helped his pal with a startup business shortly after leaving Sledgehammer Games in 2015. Beam was approached by a man called Sumit Gupta. Gupta, a fellow game enthusiast and a science and technology grad of Missouri University, told Beam his idea for a VR streaming tech site called Boom.tv, and he asked for Beam's help with the company's development. Boom.tv enhances streaming in a number of ways. Not only can you watch and stream live gameplay, but you can also interact with your viewers like never before. Viewers can make predictions, watch instant replays, and even participate in tournaments along with the streamer. Gupta's proposal intrigued Beam, but he had to decide quickly. At the time, he had also been offered a job in Washington, which would uproot his life and his family, or he could take a risk and assist Gupta in his endeavor. Beam talks about this tough decision in an esports interview panel video, and according to him, it was his wife who ultimately made the choice for him, telling him to follow his dream. Dr. Disrespect has a family for many years. Beam has been very private about his family and his personal life. Fans know he is married, although his wife is only referred to by the name Mrs. Assassin. She has been very supportive of his streaming career, even appearing in several of Dr. Disrespect's videos. On Instagram, Mrs. Assassin has over 80,000 followers, and posts content that mainly promotes her husband and his activities. She has even shared links for purchasing the doc's merchandise, like hoodies and t-shirts. The couple also has a daughter named Alana, who has made numerous appearances in Dr. Disrespect's videos, from adorable cameos to her own brand of trash talking. If the doc's wicked heart can be melted by anyone, it's most certainly his little girl. Yet no one's family life is perfect, and Beam's is no exception. In a video posted in 2017, Beam broke character live on Twitch to announce that he had been unfaithful to his wife and would be taking time off to focus on his family.